Hi, this is Brandon from WatchesOnYou. Today we're taking a look at the new IWC Portofino Edition 150 years. So first I'd like to remind you that we're here at JB Hudson Jewelers in Minneapolis, Minnesota taking a look at this piece. It is brand new as of SIHH this year, and I'm very excited to do this review. And again, I'll remind you, we're here at JB Hudson Jewelers in Minneapolis, Minnesota taking a look at this watch. They're an authorized retailer of IWC and many other premium brands. So without further ado, let's start this review. Now, the main feature of this watch is its beautiful white dial. It's got many layers of lacquer that's put on it to give it this enamel-like effect, and it looks very, very nice. To kind of give you a perspective of it in comparison to the older Portofino models, here is a previous made Portofino model with the cream dial. It has a completely different effect and actually has slight kind of shine to it that, or not really a shine, just more of kind of a crystal-like effect to it than the enamel dial, which is just very smooth and very nice looking. So this watch comes in a 40mm stainless steel case that is completely polished. Again, this is more of a dressy model for IWC, so that's to be expected. Also, it has this glossy finished leather strap that looks quite nice as well. So the movement powering this watch is a Solita-based movement. It's very similar to the ETA 2824. So you're not getting an in-house movement, but given that this watch is priced at $4,700 and it has all those finishing features, I think that that's an okay deal. Also, IWCs tend to hold their value very well on the pre-owned market. I mean, even for very old vintage watches that are even worse quality than some of the older Omega Seamasters, they're much higher in price just because that brand has that prestige. So now I'll be trying this watch on for a wrist shot. And the 40mm case, it's definitely not too big or too small. It's kind of the perfect modern dress watch size. And I say modern because dress watches in the past tended to be slightly smaller, around kind of 35, 36mm, but I think that the size of this is perfect as well. So I have about a 6.5-inch wrist in circumference just for comparison purposes, so I think that it looks very nice. It's a very thin watch, which is very convenient. It'd fit well under a suit cuff, which is what I imagine, or a shirt cuff, sorry. And that's kind of I imagine that is the setting that this watch will be used in the workplace, so that is a nice feature. So I also like the blued hands. It just gives a very nice, elegant look to it and kind of reminds me of an old pocket watch. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe and share, and I'll be leaving a link in the description if you want to learn more about this watch and how to purchase it. Thank you.